Setting up your charge master to auto-calculate your durations within your encounters. Within your charge master, you have the ability to create an encounter for a service that you plan to render to a patient and in turn file an electronic or paper claim for. Once you've come into your charge master, clicking that add button will give you the access to all of the fields that need information in order to create this encounter that will bill off of the duration. The first thing that you would like to put in is the title info. We'll use peer support as today's example. Peer support is an excellent example to work for because it's a service that bills out in 15-minute increments. This duration and auto calculation of time spent with the patient will work for any service that's billed out in increments. Medicaid is one of those payers that likes to set it up in this fashion. Once you have your title selected and entered correctly, you'll choose your claim type, whether it's professional or institutional. Once that's chosen, you'll move over to the far right corner and click your duration checkbox. The next box that you'll check is your enable business rule. This allows you to assign the encounter, and that's what you'll choose from that drop down in the business rule encounter type. Your rule type should match your service being rendered. And that's enter the text and choose from the drop down field. You'll then enter your CPT code with that same logic. System information entered, drop down selection chosen. Add your modifiers, or if you're billing out institutionally, add the rev code that's appropriate. Put in the base charge for one 15-minute increment. In the measuring unit, you want to select unit, as each unit represents one 15-minute measurement of time. And in the measurement count, enter in 1. If you would like to assign a specific place of service or rendering provider, you've got the ability to do that with all of that filtering option that you see in the middle section. For today's purposes, we will just keep it as generic as possible. Once you've entered those fields of information, click Save. Go back to your list and you'll see your peer support. This is a walkthrough of how to set up your charge master for your peer support services that you would like the system to auto calculate your increments for the billing purposes. So the system will look at each of those encounters that we just walked through the setup for. When your clinicians sign off on their note, it will take the time spent with that specific patient. And when the claim is populated in your auto-generate claims, the time will match the exact time that was spent with the patient. You no longer have to change units or durations for your billing purposes or set up your charge master to reflect the anticipated time that you will spend with the patient for that peer support or other services. Once you've checked that duration box within the charge master, everything auto calculates, which makes the life of your billers very easy. If you have additional questions about the auto calculation of the durations for your encounters, please submit those questions to clientservices@AZZLY.com.